right, all praise to the Most High in the name of the Lord Yeshe, in the name of Mother Wisdom Hukmah. I just want to reiterate something that was bestowed upon me from the Lord in a vision about the unicorn. Let's go to Job, man. And you look at it, well, let's look at a unicorn really quickly. All right, if you look at a unicorn, it has this, well, it's not a real animal. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at a unicorn, you see this big ass horn in the middle of it, right? So when you pluck something out of your mind, when you vomit something up, you know what I'm saying? When you vomit up air from a wicked scribe out of the word, you just throw it away like that, like get that shit out of here. You make like a head gesture, like like a head movement. Your head goes like from the middle to the left quickly, just you know what I'm saying? Like get that shit out of here. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta imagine. Let's go to Job. So there's a GMS doctrine that I'm vomiting up that says the unicorn is a satellite that powers the internet, and that doesn't make sense because Job wrote that thousand years ago or something. I mean, I'm not gonna say 1,000 years. I don't know when he wrote it. You know what I mean? But he wrote it way before there was electricity. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was using wood stoves when he wrote that. So the unicorn is not something that's electric. So it says, will the unicorn be willing to serve thee or abide by thy crib? Canst thou bind the unicorn with his band in the Pharaoh? So this is just another wise saying. You know what I'm saying? It's I want to say hidden manna. You know what I'm saying? Or will he harrow the valleys after thee? Wilt thou trust him? So the unicorn is your vomiting tool. You know what I'm saying? If you look at a shovel, a small garden shovel, it's the shape of a horn. So will it harrow the valleys after? Will it? Canst thou bind the unicorn with his band in the Pharaoh? So the Pharaoh meaning. Let me look up Pharaoh real quick. Let's look up Pharaoh real quick. I want to get you. Well, I forgot what it meant. All right. So it's a long. I mean, I know what it meant, but I don't want to mix it up. A long, narrow trench made in the ground by a plow. So we're gonna get a visual image. This is what a pharaoh is. This shit in the middle, where this Edomite is with that shovel, that little ditch is a pharaoh. And if you ever get a teacher that says, "All right, hang that nigga up," that's an egomaniac. You know what I'm saying? That's a puffed up motherfucker. When they say something that they feel like's correct, and they be like, "All right," like they're above you, and them niggas ain't wrote shit. Them niggas ain't doing shit. Them niggas sat there, ate some McDonald's, and read the word, and they start teaching it, and they start acting like, "All right." I hate them type of niggas. It says, "Or will he herald?" So canst thou bind the unicorn with his band in the Pharaoh? So I believe, you know what I'm saying, his the Pharaoh. I want to know what his band. I want to Google that real quick. Well, I'm gonna come back to that. It says, "Or will he harrow the valleys after thee?" So harrow meaning cut down. Like okay, when you harrow the valleys is similar to a pharaoh. The valleys is a big ass land. You know what I'm saying? Full of dry land full of tears. Let's say that the valleys. The spiritual meaning really is Israelites in captivity, the valleys in the ghetto. Or will he herald, meaning will he chop down, will he soften the soil to receive the correct seed? That's what herald the valleys means, is to clump up the dirt to plant. I'm going to show you what that means. I'm going to get an image just so it'll just be better like that. So this is the machine that they use to harrow. It softens up the dirt so you can plant. You can't plant in a hard ass ground. So this is harrowing right there. You plant that seed in there. Well, you got to do that, and then you got to separate the dirt, or however they do it. You got to make a furrow. You got to harrow it, and then you got to make furrows. You got to individual. You gotta be What should I say? You gotta build this shit, man. So this clumps up the dirt, softens it up so you can plant. You know what I'm saying? See that? That's harrowing right there. So now he can plant now. So meaning it's gonna pluck up those bad seeds, those bad doctrines. And a unicorn can do that with his horn. You know what I'm saying? Let's see his band. I want to say his band. Kenneth Style bind the unicorn with his band in the pharaoh. Oh, his band meaning other unicorns. With his band, a band is a military. Niggas teaching the truth on the corners. The unicorn is John the Baptist. That's the unicorn. You can get that in Isaiah. It says, "Can it thou bind a unicorn with his band in the Pharaoh?" So other Israelites that are teaching on one accord. His band meaning his army. John the Baptist, King David is King David. in the Pharaoh meaning the ghettos. Or will he harrow the valley, same meaning as the Pharaoh, the valleys after thee. Meaning, is he gonna come out and teach the truth and pluck out those bad seeds and those weeds with that harrow machine? The harrow machine is the word, the sword. So the unicorn is just it's hidden manna from the heathen, man. You know what I'm saying? The heathen will never understand the word, man. Hold on, let me make sure it's John the Baptist. All right, so I take that back. The unicorn is the Lord, man. I apologize to the Lord for that. Got it a little mixed up. Because John the Baptist is number 2 to the Lord. The John the Baptist is the Lord's secretary. Servant. So if you go, it says, well, the unicorn meaning the Lord. And his horn, that horn meaning, you know what I'm saying, his military, man. Will. And it says, canst thou bind the unicorn, which is the Lord, with his band, meaning the elect, and the Pharaoh, that means in the hood. Or will he herald, meaning will he pluck up those bad seeds, humble down, when that soil's being broken up and clumped up, you're humbling down so the Lord can plant the right seed. The valleys, meaning the trenches, man, after thee, where the Israelites are. It says, will thou trust him because his strength is great, or will thou leave thy labor to him? You know what I'm saying? You got to trust him because his strength is great, man. You know, that's Job asking Israel. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this means, man. So, yeah, so that's what this means, man. The unicorn is the Lord. So if you look at it, unicorn, and you know the Lord is coming on if you think about a unicorn, you're gonna think about a horse. So he's coming. It says in Jeremiah that he's coming on a foal, a colt. Let's get to that. That proves that it's the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. It should be in Jeremiah. Let's go to Jeremiah, man. Yeah, so man, Jeremiah. So GMS, man, y'all can go somewhere, man, with your doctrines, man. All right, let's send Matthew 21, but I want to go to Jeremiah, man. Let's see, Jeremiah 34. It's in Jeremiah somewhere. Let me just go to Matthew. No, wrong one. No, it's in Jeremiah. I'm right. Oh shit, Matthew 21 and 5. It's in Jeremiah too. I'm gonna go right here though, just for time's sake. Matthew 21 and 5. Tell ye the daughter of Zion, meaning the nation of Israel. And I don't know if this should be called daughter, man. That's like a dishonor to the men of Israel. Tell ye, you know what I'm saying, the daughter of Zion. It probably should say son of Zion. You know what I'm saying? You know, because Esau's a sodomite. Tell ye, the daughter of Zion, and Zion is Jerusalem. Behold, thy king cometh, meaning the Lord, unto thee, meek, and sitting upon an ass. That means, and sitting upon an ass, and on the colt, the foal of an ass. So, and sitting upon an ass, meaning his throne. He's going to be exalted. And on the colt, the fall of an ass. So a colt, which is another one, that's going to be the throne of David. David is supplanted by the Lord. The fall meaning a baby of an ass. A foal is a baby horse. So sitting upon an ass is a throne, man. So he's gonna have the, his throne, which is, the Lord, and then the throne of David. You know what I'm saying? His father. So he's coming to take many crowns. You know what I'm saying? You know. So what was I getting at on this? Oh yeah, about the unicorn. Yeah, so it's talking about he's coming back on a colt, which is a horse. That proves that the unicorn is the Lord, man. So let's look at the unicorn real quick, man. So if you look at a unicorn, it has this horn right here, right? Let's look at a unicorn. So that horn represents, well, I'm not going to say represents. That horn can be shoved into the ground and it can pluck up bad, it can pluck up tears. It can loosen up, you know what I'm saying? It can loosen up soil. You can pull out the bad seed and the tares and you can plant the good ones. If you know what I'm saying? You know? And if you think about it, the unicorn is the word. Remember, the Lord said he is the word. You know what I'm saying? And you use the word to pluck that shit out, to cut it out. That's why the Lord said a word is a two-edged sword. So when you vomit up a false doctrine, you be like, man, get that shit out of here, man. You make a head movement. You know what I'm saying? And if you think about that unicorn, think about a sword in your forehead. That's how you got to view it. Because that's a sword in this unicorn's head. That's a sword. So if you take the sword and someone comes with a bad doctrine, it's gonna get cut. Just like that. One motion. Bang. You know what I'm saying? That makes plenty of sense, man. So it says, will the unicorn be willing to serve thee? You know what I'm saying? That's the word. Or abide by thy crib. Canst thou bind the unicorn and his band, meaning the elect, and the Pharaoh? So Job is asking the Lord to come straighten shit out. He's asking the Lord questions. Yeah, remember how fucked up Job's life was. You know what I'm saying? It says the unicorn with his band, meaning, this is a male. Band meaning his army. Who has an army? We don't have no army, the Lord, the elect. Or will he herald, the valleys after thee? Come on, this is talking about the word, the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the doctrine on that. I want to break down that cult fall of an ass for you guys. I got the precept for it, just in case you guys question that. You know what I'm saying? The name's Lord is Yeshay. I gotta correct some of this in here. You know. Let's go to Jeremiah 17 and 25. It says, "Then shall there enter into the gates of this city kings and princes sitting upon the throne of David." You know what I'm saying? So it's supposed to say, "Then shall there," see, the Gentiles be adding to the scripture. They want a part of it. That's why it's in plural. You know what I'm saying? It says, "Then shall there enter into the city gates of the city." How can kings and princes sit upon the throne of David, man? It's going to be the Lord sitting upon the throne of David. If this is correct, man. Because, remember King David passed on. Then the Lord reigned. Oh, well, he got old and the Lord was reigning and then he passed on. So that makes sense. He stepped in. So, yeah, he's in the throne of David. Yeah, that's that lineage right there, man. Riding in chariots, which is, so-called UFOs, man. And on horses. Remember? Colt fall of an ass. They and their princes and the men of Judah and inhabitants of Jerusalem, and this city shall remain forever. So this is supposed to say, this is supposed to be singular, the word king on the throne of David. It should say, "Then shall there enter into the gates of the city King Solomon sitting upon the throne of David, riding in chariots and on horses. They and their princes will he and his princes, the men of Judah, and the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and this city shall remain forever." That's what it should really say. But slavery, they want to be the princes and shit. You know? So that proves that the cult fall of an ass is the throne of David. If your dad died, you're gonna take if you got a if your dad dies, you're gonna take his throne. You're gonna step in. That's where the Greeks got it from. That's where these presidents got it from. You know what I'm saying? If you go to Matthew 1, son of David, man. He stepped in when King David went out. Ain't no other nigga finna do it. These niggas finna go be some profane fornicators, man. You know? Just like we all have, you know what I'm saying? But when you got this type of role, if you're the king of Israel, you can't do that. You're gonna get put to death. That's why the Lord gives you all them wives, so you won't have to worry about that stuff. You go screw your wife and be all right. So yeah, that is sum up the unicorn for me, man. You know what I'm saying? It already says he's coming on a horse. You know what I'm saying? So yep, that'll be it. All praises to the Most High. In the name of the Lord Yeshay. In the name of Mother Wisdom, Hukmah.